Ah.
This is the right click.
Yes, I'm glad you figured that out.
No, my computer has not.
Oh no.
My computer thought the left click was the right click for a second. It's okay. I got it worked out.
The poor creature.
My computer is fine. She is fine.
Oh
Except
man.
her fan is super loud.
My new roommate is like, yeah, I'm gonna start streaming on my laptop, and I'm like, are you fucking crazy?
Why do you always new roommates?
People are just always moving out.
Have you considered that maybe it's them?
In this instance, yes, because I don't know why my other roommate is leaving. She's like, yeah, I'm quitting my job, and I'm like, and fucking leaving the state? What are you doing?
That seems fine. I don't know why you're saying this like it's a bad thing.
No, it's just like, and I mean, it's not they don't have to tell me what they're doing, but I've gotten
taken off.
They're just taking off, and I'm like, all right.
No, you're just taking off.
Oh.
It's okay. I got it.
Huh.
I guess we're gonna.
It's an awful lot of blood.
Ah!
Mm.
Where we last left Diablo. Fucking blood, I guess. What? She's evil. Are we shocked?
Actually, I'm super shocked, and I'm kind of upset about this. Because, like, in Diablo 1, she was super cool.
I guess that's fair.
Like, in Diablo 1, she was just this witch that lived on the side of town, and when she heard that wacky shit was going on, she got super upset, and, like, there's dialogue where she's like, it's fiends like him that give magic a bad name.
And now she's giving magic a bad name.
And now, as it turned out, that was all just a front.
Well, as we have... Wow. And now we've learned, don't fuck demons.
Don't. It's always bad.
Never good.
In case you were like, yeah, I want that.
Now here's the thing. I think this just reminds us of what we already know. The people who made this game did not fucking play a single second of any other Diablo game.
I am the prime evil. Well done.
Oh no, we put all the evil into the girl.
Cool.
Now at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me.
Jesus.
The utter destruction of the high heavens.
But why though?
Literally no explanation for any of this.
Oh, Tyrael, what the fuck are you doing?
Don't go into the portal. You know what? Here's the thing. We also have to go into the portal.
Oh my god, are you kidding?
Like idiots. Alright, let's go to heaven, motherfuckers.
Really? She didn't fucking close the door behind her?
I know, you'd think you'd just like, I don't know. Alright, we're going in. We're going in. We're just gonna... Don't follow me! Don't do it!
Don't stop me
leave
from
this door
doing
open,
the
but,
bad
like, don't
thing.
stop me!
Oh my god.
Even in the heart of heaven, angels can still feel fear.
Also, like...
That's some dramatic bullshit.
Right.
Some edgelord nonsense.
Edgelord demons. Okay, now you're just showing off.
My old enemy. You cannot hide from me, no matter what form you choose to wear.
Bitch, she ain't hiding.
Let your true self be revealed.
Literally right there. So...
Also, like, I feel like they sort of like missed the point. Like in the original Diablo, Diablo wasn't this end-all, be-all, unstoppable demon Lucifer. He was just one scary demon, and like the whole point was like, oh, he's scary, but there's like a bunch of these guys.
Yeah.
And even Diablo 2 was like, oh, Diablo's a motherfucker, but have you met his brother Baal? Baal is even scarier. And then this game is just like, no, Diablo was the end-all, be-all demon.
I guess so. I don't know, man. Again, I'm pretty sure they've never played a Diablo game before. I'm also pretty sure, like, I'm still angry at how pretty the cutscenes are, and then how crappy the actual gameplay graphics are.
Right, yeah. Everything looks
Like,
so drab.
I am totally fine with they want to make things pretty, but they should, like, have tried slightly harder with the rest of it. Don't show me that you can do something if you aren't willing to actually do it.
Right.
Does he have, like, little shoulder mouths?
Yes.
Cool.
I think those are supposed to be representative of Baal and Mephisto, his two brother evils.
Oh, I thought it was for, you know, when you, like, miss your mouth with something and then you need a way to catch it.
Like, you ever pop a cheese puff into your mouth and it
Yeah,
hits
and
your
you
shoulder?
miss. That's what the shoulder mouth is for when you miss when you're throwing, like, popcorn up and trying to catch it and you hit yourself. That's what shoulder mouth is.
Oh, truly Leah is the smartest of all of us.
Jesus.
Act 4.
God, I legitimately did not recognize that as your voice for a second, and I was like, what the fuck?
Who the shit?
Is that the voiceover? God, what asshole did they get to voice this? Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
It's this asshole.
Stronger than ever.
Also, just like, I love how all the angels of heaven are just garbage.
Yeah, apparently everybody just sucks at everything in heaven, which, you know, I mean, I guess.
They're just trash.
Everyone's fine.
And like, if they really wanted to exile Tyrael, they totally could have blamed him for his lieutenant's crimes.
Nope.
Nope. Nope, they got rid of him because he was too nice to humans.
I'm just saying. This game is dumb.
This game is
I love
dumb?
it.
Oh yeah, it's dumb, I love it, and it should feel dumb.
Yeah, I need to get this shit out of the way. There we go. Where are you? Wandered off. I was loading. Alright, cool.
Look below and see what your kind has wrought.
What the fuck? Why is it? How
What
is
did
this my
I
fault?
do? Don't blame me!
What the, that guy's racist against mortals. That's what it is.
First broke with the high heavens.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Imperius is right. I am the cause of this.
You could not have foreseen it.
Oh my god.
Long ago, my brethren and I voted to decide the fate of man. I cast the final vote that spared you from extinction. Now humanity has birthed the prime.
How is this our fault?
This is not our fuck off!
Like not even like as a species. The demons created a gigantic, terrible monster. It is the humans that are wrong.
Huh.
Do you listen to yourself?
No. I don't think they do.
Should I have wrought?
Oh goddamn.
The last thing you see is to destroy the Nephilim.
Oh hey bro, what's up?
I do not fear you, Nephilim. You find only
You're like this big dude. Do you know how many people we've killed?
I killed Asmodan. He had a mouth for his tummy.
Well, okay. Just gonna stand here.
Shadow vermin, eh?
Doody-doody-do. Oh, there you are, buddy.
corpses. The shades will devour your soul.
Cool.
The fuck?
Shades devour my soul, whatever.
I feel my soul's getting pretty devoured. Have we taken any fucking damage?
I don't think so.
And like, hey, I understand that this is the lowest difficulty, but like, oh look, he's dead.
There we go. No, but here's the thing. Like, I understand things being the lowest difficulty, but I honestly do feel like the lowest Diablo difficulty is lower than most other low difficulties.
That makes sense.
I'm just saying, like, I play things on, like, normal, whatever, all the time. Like, the lowest difficulty is where I live. I don't know.
What the fuck?
What?
110 kills!
What am I fucking...
132 kills. 2.75
Jesus.
times bonus experience.
You are stealing all the kills.
I'm sorry.
Kill
Well,
a stealer?
I have skeletons.
Yeah, you don't do a single thing. I mean,
Fuck
I have a
no.
laser.
I am Ethereal, Archangel of Fate. It is my
Cool.
duty to record what is and what will be within
Oh
the
my
scroll
God.
of fate. But you, Nephilim,
Why can't we just have like a hedonistic, like,
your fate
afterlife?
is unwritten.
Fucking.
I will free her.
Everyone's always like so solemn, like, oh, sure, the scrolls. But, like, I just want to like meet some angels who are doing a thing. It's like, yeah, I know we were having a bitchin' party, but these fucking demons crashed it.
Yeah, that's because, like, no one can have a good time. Okay?
No one's allowed to have fun.
No fun allowed.
The fun police are here. Give us your fun. Blessing received. Oh man, I feel so blessed.
Heaven is where you get blessed.
That's true. That's just a fact.
It's just how it works.
Oppressor.
I'm being oppressed.
Help, help.
Still funny. After all these years.
Still
Guess we
funny.
don't go that way.
Okay, so we can't go
Go
this
that
way.
Let me oppress that man.
We gotta oppress the oppressor. Who's really oppressed now?
Look.
So much for the tolerant Nephilim.
Aw. Shit, how does this game work?
I
Still,
don't know, man.
every single time I'm like, ah!
Hey, thankfully all my character has to do is literally nothing. The skeletons do the fighting for me.
Yeah, that is some lazy ass fucking shit right there.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Not to mention the other summoned minions.
It's okay, I have one skill and that skill is laser. So,
What more do you need?
I
have
literally
skeletons.
use nothing else. It's funny because, like, the first time I played through this, I played through as a barbarian, and I did actually use all my skills. I do not use anything. I use laser, and that's it.
It's my understanding that, like, as a barbarian, you have to, like, do a lot of weird combo things to build fury and then expend it in different ways.
Yeah, it's actually, like, a class that takes some work.
Right.
I have to click buttons at the correct time.
As opposed to laser.
As opposed to laser. Stand in one place, turn into circle lasers. No!
I don't give a shit. I kill demons,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah, Chains of Fate. Blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, cool. Lord of Despair. Laser, 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 and we're done.
and we're done. We're done now.
That was not a lot of despair.
Armies flow through the hell rifts. Heaven will be destroyed long before you set one foot into the silver spire.
You wrong.
Cool.
We checked that. That was a lie.
The scroll of fate was wrong. That harmony would once again fill this troubled realm. I see
What do you angels even do up here?
lies.
Like, what do you
I
guys
don't know.
What are
I'm
they-
glad we can tell this angel is a lady because it has titties.
Right, yeah.
Dispel Diablo's corruption. It hides the rifts which bring
There
his
could be no other
servants to
signifiers,
this
obviously.
hallowed place.
Nope.
Rifts must
I mean, I do like the overall design of the creatures.
Yeah, I especially think the angels are well designed.
With her aid,
But I'm just saying, angel titties. Titty armor.
Right, not... Why does an angel have titties? Does it lactate?
Why does an angel have titty armor is a much more important question.
Very important. Maybe...
Why does she need to delicately, like, enhance her titties in a weird way? But, and also, quite importantly, like, you don't know, you know what, I answered my own question, and it was because this is a Blizzard game.
Oh, yep.
And Blizzard has never once understood how to design a female creature in its entire fucking existence. Look at you, World of Warcraft.
Never. Never. Just remember, lady orcs, lady trolls don't have tusks.
Remember, let's talk about fucking, like, gender, like...
Dimorphism?
That's the one. Look, I had a long tail. Okay?
It's okay. I understand. Shut up. I'm sorry, I'm so done with this shit.
We gotta finish this game because we're over Diablo. Not the game, the character.
The character.
He's just dumb. He's just dumb as balls, and it's really hard to care about his bullshit.
Super hard. I recently saw a thing about Stephen Moffat and how he writes Doctor Who, and one of the problems with it.
You mean my personal nemesis? Yes.
Yes.
Stephen Moffat. What about him?
So, like, obviously, he's got gender politics issues, because fucking, could you just have, like, a woman hanging out? No? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, fair, really. Yes, that's a very nice way to put it.
Wait, how much plot did we do?
We
Anyway.
killed Hammer Mash, apparently. Thank
Sweet.
you for this. What is this, pasta? Thank you. I just had pasta delivered to me, so.
And that's why your boy is a good buddy.
Holy shit, dude! I did not realize you used the green chili stuff in this. It's good. I just was not expecting it.
But yeah, the guy showcases that, like, one of the problems with his writing is that in Moffat's stories, the Doctor is always the most, like, important character in the entire fucking universe. Whereas previously he had just been a guy who was going around doing things, and you would occasionally hear about his adventures.
One, that, but two, I think that counts more than just, like, within, like, the mythology of Doctor Who. I think it also counts in the way he writes his episodes, because, like, so, the more you know. The Doctor, in the original creation of the show, was never supposed to be, like, the main character.
Right. He was just a Time Lord.
Well, no, not necessarily that. He was just not the main character because William Hartnell was just old as balls and, like, physically could not have carried the show.
Let's say, was gonna die any minute.
Yeah, not wrong. So, the companions had to be the most important characters because he was old as shit, and that's why it works out. I literally haven't killed anything in a long time.
I don't care. I'm just fascinated with your Who knowledge.
So in 1963, when they were doing the original one, if you watch it, you'll notice that his companions. So his first two companions are. I have no room in my inventory.
Oh boy. Where do we even town portal here?
No, we can town portal back. We go back to thingy. So yeah, anyway, his two companions had to do all the heavy lifting for the show, and his job was mostly to, like, have a car and be racist. Like, that was that was the job of the Doctor. Which is an important thing to know, because, like, then it's changed so much. Like, it's so different now than it used to be. And then you had people like Moffat who were like, the most important thing is that the doctor gets pussy. I'm just saying. So anyway, that's why I hate Stephen Moffat.
Oh, groovy.
Because he's wrong and also the worst person.
I hate Stephen Moffat because he's fucking wrong.
He is fucking wrong! I'm sorry I'm gonna eat in your ear, but that's fine.
I don't give a shit, man.
I know, appreciate that about you. But yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Yes, just in case it was unclear, I hate Stephen Moffat more than I hate pretty much any other person.
Fair.
Ever. Like, literally ever. But thankfully he's dead now. So
is
it's
he?
fine.
Good.
No, he's
Not literally, but
yeah. I had to double check. He is figuratively dead.
figurative death is also acceptable.
Yeah, no, he's dead now. So that's cool. The new season is ups and downs. I don't know if you're watching it.
I haven't kept up.
It's some of it's very, very good, and some of it's there.
That's fine.
And by very, very good, I mean the best part of the new season is Alan Cummings uttering the phrase, "But I have vanquished Satan," so that was pretty great. And if you don't think I will be saying that loudly when I finish this game, you're wrong. So, you know. Anyway, that's why Moffat doesn't understand Doctor Who, and when he says he does, he's wrong.
He's just so wrong.
Yeah, no, and I mean that, like, yes, from the mythology standpoint, it also is stupid or wrong, but from a, like, show standpoint, it's also stupid and wrong. So I rewatched the RTD era recently.
Oh, yeah.
And one, still good. But two,
Still
it's
good.
really interesting because you can see, like, the bad Moffat things that he does, but you can also see, like, Russell T Davies being like, no!
Nope.
Like, because I remember, like, Moffat used to be really good, and the reason he was really good is because, like, it was the same reason George Lucas is good, because he had somebody there to be like, stop that, no,
Don't do the dumb thing.
You had a good idea there, but we're not gonna let you, but Han Solo is going to be a giant frog. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna just cast Harrison Ford. It'll be fine.
Brilliant.
Don't stop having it. Like, I feel like George Lucas is great at having one idea, but, like, every idea that comes after that first idea is a bad idea.
Right. As he himself put it famously, I've gone too far in a few places.
Yeah. You think so?
You
Just a few?
fucking think?
You fucking piece of shit. I hate George Lucas. Here's the thing, like, I have issues with certain Star Wars things, but here's the thing. Every time I have an issue with a Star Wars, I'm like, you know what? It's not the prequels.
It's not the fucking prequels.
Terrible. I lived through that. Like, that's the other thing. I'm like, bitch, I lived through this. Like, that was when I was the prequels came out when I was most into Star Wars.
Oh, God.
It should be noted that I was very into Star Wars. Like, not like a little bit into Star Wars. But, like...
Yeah, man, same.
Yeah, no, for, like, most of high school, it was rough, guys. Like, no, you do not understand. Like, one of the things that I keep saying when people are like, I wonder what's going to happen in the new Star Wars. I'm like, I read the EU, so quite honestly, I'm pretty sure they're just stealing ideas out of there at this point.
And, hey, that's fine.
And yeah, no, because honestly, some of the EU is very good. Some of it is not.
Nope. If you're gonna rip something off, just rip off something good.
And that's why I like Force Awakens more than Last Jedi, because at least they were stealing something I liked. Like, I like New Hope, so New Hope version 2, I'm like, alright, this
Sounds
seems
great.
fine. No, it's the same with like, going back to Doctor Who. There's an episode in Stephen Moffat where they rip off another Doctor Who episode called The Invisible Enemy, which is famously terrible. Like, Moffat, steal a better, like if you're gonna rip off old Who, like, okay, I get it, but like, don't rip off an episode that is awful.
Right. No, I can fix it. I don't think you
No.
can, dude.
You can't. Invisible Enemy is about shrinking down and going inside somebody's body. Like, it is a bad episode. And then they do it again. And they're like, but this time we go inside a Dalek! And I'm like,
What?
Invisible Enemy, it's the Invisible Enemy!
We're doing it
I
again.
should also note that Invisible Enemy is also at Tom Baker's drunkest. So.
Oh.
And that might be the one where he gets angry at me. Unclear, but he is intoxicated the entire time.
I was about to say, how drunk is he?
So drunk.
Oh,
So
boy.
drunk. It's not pretty. Like, it's just Leela trying to carry an episode, being like, alright, so my co-star is upset about these, and, this is not great. Woo! We found it!
Found the thingy. Yeah, I
Oh
read
my-
the quest details. We had to destroy the corrupting growths. Or whatever
Oh,
that's word.
corrupting growths. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, you know, he just gave Heaven cancer.
I don't know how I feel about any of them. I don't know, man. I don't know about this. This is a weird thing. This is a weird game.
This is very weird. And I mean, in Diablo 2, we literally go into hell, and this is just like, what?
This is weird. Like, going into heaven, just, I don't know. I feel like it's a bad choice. Like, I felt this way when I played through it the first time. I feel this way. I don't know really why I think it's a bad choice. I just don't love it.
Well, I think, like, so we went into hell in the second game, and everyone was like, what's heaven like? What are the angels like? And I'm like, they're assholes. You know it. Why are you trying to play like they ain't?
It's always good. They're always assholes. Like, that's fine. Like, again, solid design work, but I don't know. It's just, I think it's an iffy.
The hell rifts are closed. You have
So
Cool.
sorry, I'm just not paying attention to like any of this shit.
You must make your way to the Silver Spire.
We gotta go fast. The Gardens of Hope, just chilling out, just hanging
Cool.
out. Okay, so the portal of the Crystal Colonnade is probably on the western side.
Cool.
That's my guess. Let me check the map real quick. Okay, this is not the map. Can I get a smaller map? There we
I think
go.
you hit the plus button,
I
and then
did.
you get a different map. No, that's the Radiant Chapel. What's this?
There's a door over here. I'm gonna check it this way.
Cool.
Because I don't think this is the way we came in. It may have been.
Wait, you mean the one by the waypoint?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that way. That's level 1.
Shit. Okay.
Well,
good.
what about this way? There's another way we haven't explored this one.
That's true. It would be really funny if it was just right over there.
Do-de-do-de-do. Oh, cool.
It's just down the stairs. You didn't know?
Ah!
Actually, I don't think I asked you about your Star Wars opinions. You said that you liked first one more than the second one.
I do.
Force Awakens over Last Jedi.
I think. Okay, so all right, buddy. So we're gonna have some discussion on this. So
the discourse.
I liked the first one. I thought the second one was a mediocre film.
Okay.
Not like terrible.
Yeah.
Now, but then I said something about that, and every fucking wannabe woke white boy came out of the fucking woodwork to tell me it was a cinematic masterpiece and that I was racist. And I was like, what is happening? So now I hate it.
Got it. Okay.
Like, when I actually, like, watch it or think about it, I'm like, all right, there are some things that I really dislike about it. Don't get me wrong. There are some things that are fine, but there are some, like... So, So here's the problem. Here was part of my problem with that movie. I never quite got on board with The Last Jedi, and the reason I didn't get on board was because in the first fucking scene, they drop those bombs in space.
Right.
And there's gravity, and I'm like, no. And then after that, it was like really hard for me to get into the movie. So like,
You have shown
Like,
yeah, that really didn't help me out.
it would have taken 1 second for them to put like little jet boosters on the bombs to be like, oh yeah, they just shoot down.
your kind faces death.
Yeah, no, that I'd be like, all right, I guess we're going to.
Yet still,
I guess we're gonna kill this guy. Yeah, no, it would have taken 5 seconds to make that reasonable. But here's the other thing, like, shields exist in the world, so why the fuck don't the bombers have shields to begin with? An important note. But then, more importantly, gravity exists in space when, like, it's also shown not to with Leia floating around in space, so, like, you can't have it both ways.
Right.
Anyway, I couldn't get into the movie after that because all I could think every time it started to work out for me, I was like, gravity in space. And I got mad.
I feel like a lot of that movie could be fixed with just like a couple of little sort of like technobabble things, just like, oh, those bombers are really shitty and old and the shields don't work, and we'd be like, ah, fuck, they're really shitty and old and the shields don't work.
For real, like that would have been fine with me. Or like the like how are we being tracked thing, if somebody had just been like there's the line that's like they like I just felt like there was some lazy writing, like their way of being like, yeah, they were developing this space thing. But like then you made me think that somebody was evil for the whole time.
Beyond all remedy.
Anyway.
Tyrael and I must find a way to save both of our realms.
Dun, dun, dun.
So could Diablo.
But like, the thing about like all those little things is that there's a shit ton of them, and they'd be so easy to fix.
Yeah, there are lots of easily fixable things, which I think detracted from. But also, I hate the movie because everybody's bad. Because every fucking fan of that movie is the worst person I've ever met. And I stand by that. If you like that movie, you may be the worst person I've ever met. Like, it's pretty easy.
There are a lot of parts of it that I like a lot, but overall, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was nothing in it that really saved it for me.
Right.
I'm interested in hearing your opinion, though. What worked for you in it? Or did not work, I guess.
Right. So let's start with the bad, and I'll get on to the good. So the bad is obviously the wait a minute, gravity.
Yeah. Not good.
That's no bueno. The tracking thing, I don't know why, but in my head, I kind of wanted them to get the huts involved a little bit.
Literally anything they could have done with the tracking would have been better than what they did.
Because if someone had
I thought
said,
it was lazy.
If someone had said, oh, the Hutts have been working on this for centuries, I'd be like, oh yeah, the Hutts would totally want to be able to track.
Literally a throwaway line, I would have been like, cool. But yeah, my problem was they clearly wanted to like draw out the tension, but then they never actually explained it, and it was just like another. I felt like there were a lot of like threads that were dropped.
Right. So there's that, and what else did I think? What
fuck is that thing? I don't even care. It's dead.
It's dead. That's what the fuck it is. Okay, so one of the I clicked on some tortured angels and some things happened.
And then they blew up. I guess.
Okay.
I guess that's what happened.
This is how it works.
Get out of the circle.
I was about to say, when I see a fiery circle, I just get out of it.
Yeah.
Well, here's another one. Mallet Lord. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's the lamest thing! Oh my god!
Right, bad things. So one of the major, like, bad things that I'm kind of torn on is the hyperspace, suicide attack.
You know what? Here's the thing. Was it, like, kind of stupid? Yeah. Was it the best shot of the film?
Oh,
yes. Yeah, so you know what? I'll take it.
But once again, like, I feel like that could have been, like, trivially techno-babbled away. Like...
Like, what part of it? What part of it was a problem?
What? Okay, so if you can just do such massive damage by hyperspacing one ship into another ship, then, like...
Why don't people do it all the time?
I'm about to say, why don't people do it all the time? One. And
right.
B, wouldn't that happen on accident all the time
Like,
with
all
just
the
how
fucking
many
time?
ships?
Oh, that is a good point. I think the implication is that you have to start doing it. Like, it has to be the very beginning of it. You know what I mean?
Right. And maybe they could explain that, or like what I wanted was like a C-3PO to be like, oh man, the odds of catching friction during hyperspace is 8 fucking bazillion to 1.
Or like, yeah, no, that's reasonable. That's reasonable.
And then Leia can hold out her hands and do some Force shit and be like, and then she could say, never tell me the odds, and we'd be like, oh, it's a callback. And you know, she does a little Force shit, whatever. Maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't. But at that point, we can stretch our disbelief and be like, yeah, all right, whatever, this is happening. But don't expect it to happen again.
Like, I can stretch some belief.
Like, this is our one freebie. This is our one way out.
Return of this guy who I don't give a shit about, who we killed already.
Because they're trying so hard to make us feel guilty, and I just don't.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, and the big one is like, why doesn't Admiral Haldo just tell them what the fuck she's doing?
For real, dude! That is the major flaw of that. Just tell them why. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, also people are like, yeah, if you question her, like, you're sexist. Like, that Poe is sexist. And I'm like, all right, like, let me explain race to you real quick. And like, why, like, he's not just like a bad man, dude. He's bad. Okay, anyway, so, yeah, no, you're right.
So what I would have preferred is if she tells them what the plan is, like, we're gonna go to this base, we're gonna hunker down, and we're gonna just fucking chill out. And then Poe is like, that's bullshit, we're gonna turn around and kill him. And then they have to fucking get him to simmer his ass down because he's fucking wrong.
No, but here's the problem. The problem with that entire scene is I am with Poe the whole time. I'm like, nope, she's probs evil.
Huh?
Because she's acting fucking evil.
That's true. Like, she's acting weird.
No, she acts super evil the whole time. And because they don't explain the hyperspace tracking, it makes it seem like somebody on the ship is doing a bad thing. Right. So I'm sitting there in the movie theater being like, where's the fucking traitor? And
is it this purple-haired bitch who looks evil?
It's this crazy woman who doesn't tell them any plans. I'm like, it's definitely her. She's definitely evil. And they're like, no, Poe was bad for not listening to her. And I'm like, bitch, it's the fucking rebellion! You can't expect people in a rebellion to just follow orders blindly. That's the whole point of Star Wars. Right, I have so many feelings about Star Wars.
But yeah.
I should note, I've been like this since prequels came out when I was 12. Like, I have never shut up about Star Wars since. I mean, I never shut up about Star Wars after seeing them the first time at 6 years old, but for a while it was like they were the best things ever. Then the prequels happened, and I'm like, let me tell you how much I hate the prequels. Let me tell you how much I dislike this movie. And before I didn't dislike it; it was just a movie. But now I hate it because fucking woke white boys keep telling me it's the best Star Wars.
It's the best one.
It's not the best Star Wars. Norm thinks it's the best Star Wars, and I'm like, you have no take. But we didn't have it ready, so it was like, okay.
That's fair. Nah, man. Someone I was talking to, like, was surprised that I had, The Last Jedi over Return of the Sith, and I'm like, are you fucking crazy? Sorry, Revenge of the Sith.
Literally every movie produced since the prequels has been better than the prequels. Like, here's the thing, I'm never gonna hate on it because, again, okay, so Return of the Sith is the second one?
No, Revenge of the Sith is the third one.
Revenge of the Sith is the
Attack of the Clones is the second, and that is the worst. That is the lowest point.
Let me tell you about me seeing Attack of the Clones. I saw Attack of the Clones, I think I was like 12 or 13. Very into Star Wars. So, I don't know if you remember this, but for the youngins, at the time, the first one was like, okay. It was like, we still had some hope.
Right.
it wasn't. Everybody was like, I don't know, but like, you know, they had some like Darth Maul was pretty cool, and like there was some good stuff. Pod racing, thank you, Pat.
Thank you,
They're
Pat.
screaming pod racing in the background. But yeah, no, like there was some cool shit that was going on.
Definitely.
But like, so then when the second one came along and it was the worst thing I've ever fucking seen in my life, you know when my favorite part of that movie is the scene where he's like, his mother's dying and it's super dramatic. You know why that's my favorite part? Because the first time I saw it, that was when the power went off in the theater! That was the best part of the movie!
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. I tell you, like, nothing will ever be as bad as the prequels, so like, any and all anger I have about my dislike of the return of the whatever this movie, The Last Jedi, any pain I have about that, I'm like, well, it's not a prequel, so it's fine.
So it's not that bad.
But it should be noted that the guy who did that movie, who did hold on, I have to have an ADD moment.
It's okay.
The guy who did The Last Jedi, I'm good.
It happens to us all.
Also made Looper, which I don't know if you remember when we saw Looper, but I hate Looper.
Looper is once again a movie plagued by 1,000 tiny things that would be easy to fix.
I remember being kind of on board with Looper until the last scene, in which you were there with me. Oh, I need to go sell some stuff. I need to go back to town.
That's fine.
Before we go through this door.
This is acceptable.
Yeah, so I believe that at the end of Looper, I uttered the words, "What the fuck is this bullshit?" very loudly. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Acceptable.
And I stand by that. Like, Looper doesn't make any sense. It is, like, none of it makes sense. I'm like, did you fucking consider how you were going to do time travel for an entire hot second at all, or did you just not do that?
Or did you just decide that you were gonna do it anyway?
Yeah, it's like he was like, well, I've thought about what I want to do, and I've been told that it might not work, and I'm gonna do it anyway. And you're like, but, and he was like, nope, what I'm doing.
But what if you didn't?
What if you didn't do that? I just, no, wrong point. Looper is a movie that I actively hate. So when I watched it, where are you? Did you come back here?
Oh, I'm just removing some gems from some equipment.
Okay, cool. So yeah, when I looked up the dude after Last Jedi, I was like, oh, makes sense. So yeah, no, I actually didn't hate Looper until the last moment when I was like, yeah, that's not how fucking time travel works, which is the geekiest thing I've ever said in my life. But there you go.
Well, just like, once again, would not have been too hard to unfuck this, but they couldn't unfuck it.
I think he just chooses not to explain himself, because it makes it seem like he's like more interesting than he is.
Oh, that old.
Which is like a classic guy in my English class move. To be like, yeah, I didn't explain it because like it's deep.
Deep.
And I'm like, yeah, it's like a puddle, fucker.
Cause like, Looper would have been just fine if like instead the kid's like, I gotta stop this time travel bullshit, it's too fucked up, and we were like, oh, that's why he's doing the thing.
Yeah, no, for real.
And then see a little bit of his like PK power when he's older, and we'd be like, okay, and so that's why everything that happened was actually a good thing, because he's right, time travel shouldn't be happening.
The implication of that film is that nothing happened. Also, like, you can't shoot yourself. That's not how fucking time travel works. Oh my
They
god.
quickly established in the film that that is how time travel works.
But it doesn't make any sense.
You're correct. It doesn't make any sense.
No, but that's the thing. Like, at least, like,
No. Diablo
Like-
has begun extinguishing the crystal arch. That's why the angels
okay,
have
so,
fallen. If its light should go out forever, we
alright.
must defeat Diablo
Stop
before
talking. I got some stuff about time travel. Okay.
It's okay. I'm done. I'm not listening to them.
Diablo's vile corruption.
Cool.
Diablo did a thing that made the angels fall down. Got it.
Eldruin's light shall clear the way.
Yeah, that seems right. Okay. So, there are a couple of different ways to do time travel. There's this happened because we've already been here and it's not a big deal, right?
I think
Like
we
the
can do
Doctor
this.
Who way.
I think we can do this all with
The gate has been
fucking
opened, Nephilim.
Bruce Willis. So we've got 12 monkeys, which is you can't change this. It's already happened.
Thank you for leading me this far.
It was an honor. but
Yeah. The last trial. Let's just go.
this
Let's
is
just go.
Yeah, this prehistoric bitch is going down.
Oh my
Whatever.
god! This is already the boss?
Yep.
This is ridiculous! This game is like 3 seconds long!
I mean, we have been playing for like 12 hours. But
That seems like a lie.
still, so you've either got time travel where you can't change things and you're actually just figuring out why shit happens,
Yeah.
and then you've got time travel where you can change things.
Yeah, but the correct way you should do time travel where you can change things is Back to the Future.
Right.
The correct way to do a paradox is Back to the Future and not Looper.
Oh hey bro, what's up?
Because Looper is dumb and not that deep. Oh my god!
What the fuck did you do to him? Because that was you.
Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo! Cool. Realm of Terror. Alright,
Oh,
now
right,
let's
the
do
realm
some
of
more.
terror. Right, yes. Oh no,
I think I'll be fine.
Zoe, what are we gonna do?
I think I'm gonna hit him with the stick.
A terror phantasm. It's just a shadow of Diablo.
Oh, it's okay. I killed my shadow clone. I also killed your shadow clone.
Thanks. I summoned our shadow clones.
Shh. I think we're fine.
Got him.
Alright, let's kill Diablo again.
Oh god.
You know what the other problem with this is? Like, got those, like, carapace things over his chest,
Yep.
and it just looks like titties.
Yep. Well, they were just jiggling. They were just.
Yeah,
Why?
I
What-
saw them. They flared out.
Why do you have jiggling Diablo titties?
I hate them. Yeah.
And he's done.
Ah! How'd that go for the prime evil there? Prime time!
Achievement unlocked. Oh, we can just keep attacking the corpse too.
Stop it! Stop it!
Just to be
Stop
a
it.
piece of shit.
Oh. We got some stuff.
Ooh, I got a legendary belt.
I got...
Oh hey, it's these 3 guys that we rescued, but I never
But
interacted
we
with.
had each other, so we didn't use them.
Hey.
So that's funsies. I guess we talked to... And, and bring your quest to an end, except 5, which they... So,
Ooh. Oh.
oh, Jesus!
Oh, got a UFO, right?
Yeah,
Evil with him.
I dropped that girl.
Does not die.
Time will tell.
Oh, but my dear, there is a 5th act.
Yeah, it's there. It's there.
My character had a good line, and with his death, evil dies with him. And the necromancer was all like, "Evil retreats, but it never dies."
Heart. Let
saved two
Like, you wrong. You just wrong.
and cast down the prime evil forever.
Actually, here's a fun thing.
Don't throw corpses! Keep an eye on them!
Keep that shit on lock. Don't turn your back on the body.
No body, no death!
It's true.
This is how we get Diablo 4.
God damn it.
I'm just saying, like, disappearing into ether and dropping a stone, never good.
Never, ever good.
A new day breaks.
But it's interesting to hear what Miyazaki thinks about evil,
For mankind's
because he did a
Just
thing.
casually gonna bring this up.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, they're talking about evil. He refers to evil like not as like not like as an emotion, but like sort of like as a force. As he describes it, like evil exists when you let it exist, when you enable all of the conditions required to meet it. And so like that's why when they disturb the cycle between the forest spirit and the night the night god, shit gets fucking awful because everyone has worked together to force the conditions of evil to occur. And now evil is a rampaging death god that murders everything that it touches.
Here's the thing about that rampaging death god, though. I'm like, yeah, that seems legit.
Right, like you don't.
Y'all did this to yourself, so
You
I can't really.
You did this to yourselves. Straight up.
Forevermore.
Yeah, so like, I don't know.
But like,
Yeah, standing together.
but whatever. But like, they do a very good job in that movie of just
glorious.
everyone did this to themselves, but like no one is evil. Like not even Billy Bob Thornton.
No.
Monk. He's not even really evil. He's just doing a job, you know.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if you've ever watched that movie in Japanese, but Billy Bob Thornton does a much better job.
Really interesting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, so part of it is because like
Was defeated.
the goofy, evil, corrupted monk is a trope in Japanese literature and
Right.
storytelling.
But it was not to be.
We do not have that trope in America.
Diablo's essence lingers.
So instead, we need a sleazy used car salesman.
Yeah, so it's kind of the same thing. Like, it's the same, they fulfill the same
To remain within the
place in,
and so it
like,
must be hidden
awareness, in like, cultural awareness.
from the angel.
But because as soon, like, if you're Japanese and you watch that movie, as soon as he comes on the screen, you're like, that dude's fucking evil.
Right.
Whereas, so like they give him this very like evil voice. And I don't know, it doesn't work as well because to Americans we don't have the trope. I feel like there's a better way to hold that thing.
No, you gotta hold it that way or it corrupts you.
You gotta hold it on these pointy spears. I'm just saying, there's gotta be a better way than pointy spears.
Okay, probably.
I feel like you could, like, put some rope in, like, I don't know, something a little more sturdy than 4 men walking up some stairs with pointy spears balancing a death rock.
Also, like, when did you guys build this place?
Yeah, I don't know.
Malfail.
What's up? Good big long head.
Fucking decapitated.
I like the music! Intensity! Big sword.
Go! Find the Nephilim!
Ah, so do that thing we always do when shit gets real.
Ah, shit has gotten bad. Get a Nephilim. Just like literally any you find on the street.
You know, any of them. Humans are cartoonishly worthless.
Ah, love it. I don't think it's supposed to do that.
Wow. Fucking, that was a pretty easy disarm.
Yeah.
Brother. Why?
For funsies. Here's the thing, like, when you have a Diablo game, but then you have to make another enemy after the Diablo thing, it gets a little weird.
The Nephilim will stop you.
I don't even know what he's doing. How can I stop him when I don't know what he's doing?
I mean, I feel like we're quite literally going to, so.
I'm pretty sure that's on the docket.
Yeah.
Aren't you not supposed to touch the evil rock? Like, isn't that bad? Isn't the
Pretty
whole
sure
point
the
that
rock
you
is
shouldn't
not
touch it?
supposed to be touched.
I'm pretty sure that's a no-touchy rock. Like, even if he was gonna steal it, like, don't touch it. Are you fucking stupid?
Don't put that in your hand.
Don't put it in a bag. Do fucking anything.
Killing began in Westmarch. Of that, I am sure. The angels have started a massacre.
Alright.
Slaying all they find. I must see
But I will
with
murder
my own
them.
eyes and learn why they have come. There are many questions, and I have little time to act.
Okay, so now we have genocidal fascist angels. I think that's
I think that's what I'm picking up.
okay.
No, but anyway, what about The Last Jedi did you enjoy?
Oh right, I totally
have not gotten
spaced on
there.
talking about what I liked about it. I
Yeah,
really
no, we
like.
have to play until you tell me.
Got it. I really like the Black Mirror scene.
Oh, really?
I feel like it.
We must find Malthea.
It painted an interesting picture of what the dark side is like. Like, it's not, like, pure stupid evil. That's just, like, what everybody uses it for. Like, if you actually talk to the dark side, it'd be like that asshole that says, like, you gotta work for it, you know? Light side is like, oh yeah, you'll work for it, but just hang out, chill out, take a break, you know, calm down, be mindful, pay attention. Whereas the dark side is like a shitty schoolmaster who like fucking beats you for not paying attention. Like, you will learn shit, but he's gonna be a dick the whole time.
Interesting.
And so I found that depiction to be interesting, and I also just like how, like like in the same way that Luke instantly failed his test before, just by doing the stupidest thing that Yoda even said, oh, don't do that, that's the dumb thing, that doesn't work. She's like, okay, all right, this is weird, but you know, if I use my head and I keep my wits about me, I can find my way out. And I'm like, oh, cool. So we have a main character who's not an idiot. All right, fine.
I think. Do you not like Luke Skywalker's idiocy?
Oh no, I love his idiocy, but I also appreciate
I was
a
gonna
clever
like
character.
physically fight you.
No.
Because Luke Skywalker being an idiot is the best part of
And the Reapers are everywhere.
The
pretty
original
much all
trilogy,
Star Wars.
yes.
General Torian was defending a
was
that
also-
and Han Solo being offended constantly
like they all dead by now.
for doing something that he absolutely did do. How can you accuse me of doing? No, I did that. I
No,
did do that.
yep, that was me.
Okay, tried.
Of course. It's what I do.
Oh, hey, the Zaka room. Wait a minute. If I recall correctly, the Zaka room are supposed to be black, and I've seen nothing but whitey.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there are some black people, but they're just here to die.
Not sure I like.
I didn't say it was better. I was just saying that they exist.
Oh, they're there. Yeah,
So
I don't know.
It sounds like you were not a fan of the mirror scene.
I thought it was. How do I explain this? I feel like Scott Pilgrim did it better.
That's fair.
I feel like it was too much like Mega Scott and like, you know, that like you must face yourself.
Right.
I don't like that trope of like, but the evil was with it. Maybe the evil is you. Like, fuck.
Well, if I had to, like,
or maybe I just didn't. I think I interpreted it differently than you.
Yeah.
Which is like, you know, it's very open for interpretation.
Absolutely. So
Which
like, I'm not
is
gonna
cool,
say that you're
so, like,
wrong.
yeah, no, exactly. And like, I'm glad that
I'm glad that I randomly chose
I'm
to
glad
like it.
that you chose an interpretation that you liked. The interpretation I got out of it was not my favorite. Oh, I accidentally tried to murder Tyrael there. Sorry, bud.
Whoopsie doo.
Thought it was evil. Yeah, no, I mean, like, there were things about it that I liked. Like, do I think Leia using the Force was totally dorky? Yes.
Yeah.
Do I think Leia using the Force was the best thing that's ever happened? Yes.
Also,
yes. I do.
yes.
Yes, I do. It was so dorky and I loved it.
Humanity has nothing.
I also like how she doesn't do anything super fancy with it. It's pretty clear that she doesn't use it a lot, but she's like, all right, I'm stuck out here. I need to get in.
So, also, like, I think part of my problem, and it was a problem I had with the first one of this trilogy, too, with Force Awakens, is, I read all the EU books.
Right.
So, like, I actually have something that I, like, yes, don't get me wrong, I know lots of people are like, you stupid, but you know what, there's a lot of really good stuff in there. And what it means is that I actually have, like, a different potential plot line that I can compare it to.
Could have taken the Black Soul Stone anywhere in creation.
There are no other clues.
There may be. A sliver broke off when Maltheo took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying that sliver, I can learn his plans.
Then you must remain here. I will do what I can for Westmarch. My insight grows.
Yeah. Also, the shot of the Star Destroyer getting fucking destroyed in an instant.
It's so cool.
It's pretty cool.
So cool. Not gonna lie to you, best shot of the film.
It's pretty fucking cool.
She was creating
yeah, I respect that.
What other things do I think that are cool? I do like Luke's teachings and just like how he's still a good Jedi, but he's also wrong. And
again, this is a place where I much prefer EU Luke. I don't think I don't particularly like Johnson's version of Luke.
He does get very bitter very quickly.
It doesn't track with him in. It doesn't. I mean, even in the like Kylo Ren thing and everything, like it just doesn't track with him in the original trilogy. Like the character development isn't there for me.
Right.
I think they could have done better, and also I don't know. I just generally think they could have done better. But I felt that way with Han too. Like Han and Leia, like I'm like, are you legitimately trying to tell me that Leia would allow Han Solo to go into a downward like emotional spiral? No.
Right.
I don't believe this for a fucking second. I don't think the character work with the old characters is good in the new trilogy. I just don't.
I can respect that. Because that's a really good point. That's something that I hadn't considered. But yeah, no, she definitely wouldn't have let that happen.
Absolutely not. Like, Leia would have, like, kicked him in the face. Not with the Force, with her foot. Like, she just would have been like, stop that. Like, she's not that kind of character. And also, I don't like the idea of setting her in the maternal role. Because Leia has never once been the maternal character in Star Wars.
Right. She's
Leia
always very...
is cray-cray.
Yeah, no, do you remember that time she stole a fucking stormtrooper rifle and killed a couple guys?
She's killed everyone? Are we continuing?
We can cut it here. We can continue if you wish.
I think that might be what I got for the night.
That's fine. We can call it right
I think
here.
we're in a good place. We got a place to be.
Agreed.